see what's going on. Yeah, I've already had my first bottle of water. Ridiculous. Good job I went and bought 3 more packs of water. Am I doing any American scenarios tonight? I don't think so, no. Yesterday's rail tour went really well. It did. I got a gold medal. Can we keep up the momentum today? Hopefully not, because then I'll never stop at stations. For the second rail tour, start at Bonn and stop at all my stations on the route to Cologne. Open the doors. I'll see what comes out tomorrow as well, because what I might do, I mean, it's, I don't know what's coming out tomorrow. We did show the Big Sevens last week, so if the Big Sevens come out tomorrow, I'll be showing those. Why is there no UK modern trains, meaning the trains that are in service today? Well, like I said, are you talking about the freebies OMG trains? Well, that's what's been given, and that's just what there is. Nice one, mole man. Right, so once we get the clear to go, oh, there's a train, commuter train coming in here. I'm very grateful for everything that's been given to us for the stream, for the giveaways. I mean, it's that or nothing, really. And like I said, more has been requested. Oh, hello. There we go. We're moving now, folks. We're moving. Am I thinking of doing any more route building how-tos, Tommaso? Not at the moment, no. Is the BR86 worth getting, JHM Studios? Well, I'm going to say what I always say. Don't ask me that, because I'm just going to say yes. I like it, actually. But you can't take my word for that. Watch the stream, make your own mind, talk to other people. That's why I run it, so that you can see it. Rather than reading some text that says you should get this because it's awesome, you can just see for yourself if there's anything you want to see on the loco. Probably for anyone that's just joined, I should probably show them the magic surprise with the E key. How are we doing? Boiler pressure is slowly coming back up. Dampers are open. We check they're open. Everybody's saying the BR86 is worth getting. Excellent. That would have been my instinctive reply, but... Matty, I'm afraid I can't talk about anything that hasn't been announced. Prince Starlin, I'd love a cuppa, thank you. So next station is Brule, 15.5 kilometres. We're making good time so far. Hopefully we're not going to get messed up. The ETA seems to be moving. I'm sure I saw it move. Yeah, it is moving, which means that we're not going to get held up by anything at the moment. Can I give you information on the upcoming streamlined coronation? Nope. How do you even drive these steamers? You can't even drive off without losing pressure. First thing is make sure the brakes are released. Second thing is to make sure they're released, but then put them back into running. And then the second thing is to reduce the cutoff at the reverser as you speed up. So you notice I've got mine on 18% at the moment. If you were to put it all the way forwards, then what would happen is you'd just be draining tons of steam. What was wrong with the PC? My PC's still down. My laptop has had to go back. Moleman, you are more than welcome to use the TSL logo, absolutely. So my laptop's had to go back to work in order to be used for demonstrations as it was originally bought for. I was just borrowing it. And the PC that I borrowed in replacement was dead from day one. And just has never worked. So, yeah, there's not a lot I can do about that, really. Laptop conspiracy. I still haven't heard this laptop conspiracy, Moggy. Must have missed it. Or subliminally ignored it. Have you ever thought of becoming a real engineer? I don't know. I'm enjoying what I do making games, to be honest. Making games is, it's just not one of those things you ever actually start off in a career thinking you're ever going to do as a career. It's like, oh yeah, I was busy waiting for something to happen on my machine today at work. I needed to do a recompile of a certain futuristic train simulator that I'm not allowed to talk about. And I just decided, you know what, I'm going to put my Gear VR headset on and play a couple of VR games for half an hour while I'm waiting. And no one thinks that's a problem. Seriously. It's just weird. Slightly awesome, it has to be said. Nice, glad you're enjoying it, British Sniper. Moggy, the laptop conspiracy is the laptop was actually perfectly fine and still in your garage. It was all a conspiracy to try and get me into the Minecraft channel. It's obviously failed abysmally then. I am working on PS17 then. What I'm working on doesn't have a name yet. Yeah, my microphone's cutting in and out because there is some like noise reduction stuff on it, or background noise. I could try turning that off and see whether you like it. Let me turn that off. So now it shouldn't be cutting me out at all, but you'll get the background noise. Let's see whether that's any better. Don't forget, folks, donation URL is up there. 24-hour stream on Friday is all about the BBC Children in Need, and I'm hoping to raise as much money as possible, show them just what an amazing group the train sim community are. Thanks very much, Catcher 2. What route is this 44353? This is Cologne Koblenz. Matt's mic is recognising Matt's voice as background noise. Well, fair enough. Please get to play Early Bird 2-3F Advanced on your Children Need Marathon. I certainly will, Chris C. Rogers. Absolutely will. You can't hear any background sounds. I think it's because actually the hissing of the train is probably louder than the background sound. So, Gouger says he's going to stop taking the tablets now. Okay, I thought I saw a yellow light up here, but it's a green light. Oops. Thought for a minute that said something else. Alright, let's get some water going in. Let's get some coal going in. I just realised sitting here waffling away, not paying any attention to the looking after my train. That's better. Because now the boiler pressure is going to go through tanking. In fact, the boiler pressure is absolutely tanking. Having the fire mass that low, though, wow. I'm just going to get the let it coast for a little while. get the boiler pressure and so forth back up. Would there be firemen in there in real life? Yes, they would, Matt. Normally you'd have at least 2 people in the cab, occasionally 3, but there'd be 2 people, 1 driving and 1 firing. Fire mass is coming back up. Boiler mass is coming in. We're getting the boiler pressure back slowly but surely. There it goes for a while. Straight through a station. Good night, Duchess. Train lover, I had no idea what a QJ is. Going through straight through time stations is apparently my profession. Do you need your own book, Ryuta? Do you need your own book? You need to talk to JM1260 and find out what that means. Fire mass is almost up to ideal. Water is almost up to ideal. We're way ahead of schedule. I mean, we're like 3 minutes ahead of schedule, so I'm not too worried. Get the fire mass up to 95. A 210.2 from China. We've Railworks, certainly RSDL and Rail Simcom and Dovetail have certainly never ever produced any Chinese low-cost train lower. I seem to remember there might have been one on UK Train Sim, but you'll have to talk to the author of that to make it work. Right, take the water off. That'll ease the pressure on the steam usage. That'll get the boiler right up very quickly. I'm going to get the power going now. You keep running out of water. Which 3F are you driving, C. Rogers? It sounds like you're not, because on the advanced one you've actually got to be really careful and get the, as you would in real life, get them all balanced up, the water tap and the injectors. Right, so I'm going to get that up to about 560 and then we'll turn it off. Dave, I will have a chat and see what I can arrange. It's a good shout. Boiler pressure's coming up nicely now. Advanced, right. In that case, in the advanced, you have to match the tap. There's a way they have to sound. If you look back through some of my videos, not the earlier ones, do not look at the earlier ones, then you'll find, so look at the last video I did with the 3F, and you should hear when you turn one on, you then listen to it, and you can turn on the, you can hear it, it's called singing. You hear a different tone out of it when you get it, when it's lifted up the water. There's a trick to it. Right, so we managed to rescue that. Waffling away. Oh, the water level's already down to 78. But boiler pressure is stonking away nicely. 4.5 kilometres to go. Breakfast on shovel. Ah, you see, Rogers, you got it there. Cheers, Haddock. Yeah, I'm excited about the Friday stream too. I'm kind of psyched, kind of like, yeah, can't wait. And I'm kind of part going, what have I done? Leg catcher's already donated. Excellent, leg catcher. Nice one. We finally got transcoding. Oh my word. Just think, folks, if everyone works really, really hard, we could get transcoding really early on in the charity stream and then have transcoding for 24 hours. How awesome would that be? Right. 1.7 kilometres, here it comes. This is Brawl, and we are coming in a couple of minutes early. Oh yeah. So I'm going to get the water going on. Good, water's going in. Fringe Starlin, I'm working on an integration with Just Giving, so that it will pop up on the screen when someone donates. That's one of the many jobs I've got for tomorrow. Tomorrow's turning into a much busier day than I originally planned, but never mind. Oops. Haddock isn't someone necessarily from Minecraft, Prince Stalin. He does do Minecraft as well, but he's actually a massive train sim fan, and is extremely knowledgeable about all aspects of it. Good job we're coming in early, really. I don't think I stopped, to be fair. Steve Rogers missing till 4:30, working till 4:30. That's fair enough. You'll only miss 3.5 hours, 4 hours. So stop in and join us when you can. I honestly don't expect everybody to be here for the full 20. Actually, I'm lying. I do. I expect you all to be here for the full 24 hours, or I'm just going to be like rage quitting. So, yeah, I did show everybody earlier on. If you haven't seen it yet, when you've stopped, let's get the lights on, you press the E key, and then you see all of these bolts undoing, and then the door swings open. Isn't that awesome? You get into the smoke box, get your jack of potatoes out, clean out some some dust and rubbish. All of the bolts are tightening back up again, and we're ready to go. Right. Moreman says he'll be here mid to late Friday evening onwards. Good man. Firebox. Did I say firebox? Smokebox is what I meant. Matt G, you'll most likely catch the end of the stream. Possibly, yes. Do I know why Control S doesn't take screenshots in this route? I have no idea. I only just realised from what someone else has said on the chat, maybe you, that it was Control S. It doesn't work on this route. I will have to raise that and see if anyone else knows. But I've never heard of that before. Fridge Starling, I expect you to be there for the whole 24 hours. I thought I made that perfectly clear. I expect everyone, which includes you, to be there for the entire 24 hours. I don't really. Welcome, Joe the Fish. Gouger's nearly finished a train spotting scenario called Doncaster Blues. Awesome. When Gouger makes a train spotting scenario, everyone sits and takes notice. Cologne Sud. South Cologne. Chief did. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. And Zay is going to be here for almost all the 24-hour stream. Excellent. How are we doing overall here? 85%. What the biomass can do with pumping up, so let's get that going. Although it sounds like we're still blowing the valves. Victor's doing a train smoke scenario. Hassan Mullah, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Steamer Jam will be at the 24-hour stream for 48 hours. Wolf King, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. I'm going to cut the firebox off at this point. We clearly don't need the extra coal going in there. Dave will be here from around 2, so that's only 1 hour afterwards. Moggy will be here with his pom-poms and probably his Yumus. Muyus, wherever they are. I'm going to have to go into Asda tomorrow and stock up on some Yumus. I need to experience this part of the whole phenomenon. Deadly Dorito, where would I really like to see a train spotting scenario at? North London line, where it crosses the West Coast Main Line. Is it Willesden? can't remember the name of the station. I think it's Willesden. That looks like an epic place for a train spotting scenario. Boiler pressure is maxed out. Well, it would be. We're hearing the safeties going off. Water is at 63. I'm going to get that loading up now. That'll take the load off of the safeties as well. Nice headband. It's nice, isn't it? It's my pudsey ears. Whittlesden. on the overbridge, because I think that's where the Pendolinos go underneath, isn't it? Willesden. Where's our next station? 8.9 kilometres, and we're currently aiming to be slightly behind. Well, that's no good, is it? Sped up a bit. Badman Matt 1987, thank you for joining. Willesden. That's what I said, Willesden. Why is everyone correcting me when I said it right? You're late, says Train Lover. I know. Why do I have a Jaffa Cake by my controls? Do you mean this thing? It's not a Jaffa Cake. This is Smacky Button. It's for AWS and CFR and that sort of thing. How are we doing? We can turn off the water now. Right, let's skip on up to here, just because I want to check the next signal before we sit here gleefully taking screenshots. Okay, next screenshot, next one isn't for ages. Here we come, walking down the street. LBN Train, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. We have greenness. How do I plan to keep my energy levels up? Lots of lots of water, and I've got lots of these granola type bars, which are good at they're slow release energy, not quick release. Quick release is great for picking you up, like Red Bull is a quick release. Anything sugary is a quick release, but then anything with a quick release also has a really steep, and usually a much steeper down as well. So trying to stay away from sugar as much as possible. Lots of wee. Water. Cheers, OMG Trains. Oh, I almost said wheat. Yes, wheat is what I almost said, and I didn't mean wheat at all. You should know me by now. I open my mouth and garbage spews out. Mars bars. There's probably an excess of sugar in those, so they probably fail that requirement. 4.5 kilometres to Cologne South. still at 105 people. You think my mic needs sorting out? What's wrong with my microphone, Moggy? What kind of diet am I on? I'm not on any particular diet. Isn't that what always spews out? Only in your direction, JM. Only in your direction. We. No, if I drink lots of water, I'll have to do lots of wee. Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of which, I'm going to have to get another bottle in. Could drive with one eye open. Yeah, I could just keep alternating the eyes so that, you know, over the course of the evening I get a bit of sleep. Wagons in the yard over there. So we are going to Cologne South and then Cologne, which is only a few minutes after that. I'm losing my headband. Eco Move, RS Transco, Wave, Eco Move, Energy Line, QD Worldwide, Cinnamol. Oh, just realised we're not putting any water in, not putting any coal in. Let's try and fix that. Boiler pressure has gone down again. Excessive waffle, lack of concentration. Train spotting at Peckham Rye, go for it. As long as there's lots of trains and it's not a too long scenario. I'll keep your train spotting scenarios to sort of 20 or 30 minutes a maximum, just because people tend to lose interest beyond that. Right, coming in to stop here. Almost an undershoot, yeah. It was almost the end of the world. Train spotting at Maryland, oh that's interesting. Doesn't help that the boiler pressure is so low at the moment. That's better. Boiler pressure is picking up to where we can actually accelerate now. Right, let's get stopped. Oops. Don't need emergency. It's never that bad. Right. Is it possible to play a DAV file from a Lua script? Yes, it is. You'd have to include the audio file with the scenario. You can't play one from you can't play. Oh, brain's hurting. You can't play one where the WAV file is in the loco folder. You have to put a copy of it in your scenario, but then you can play. Yeah, you can play any audio you like. Right, time to get moving. We got some points, not quite as many as might have been hoped for, but I was running slightly late. Waiting for the brakes to release. We're off. Cologne Koblenz off. How is it doing? 89%. Boiler pressure is still low, but it'll come back up. Let's get the blower on. That certainly helped. Right, turn off the water. Turn off the firing, actually. So the boiler pressure is coming up nicely now. No, I'm not going to get a gold. I let the boiler pressure go down, and that's impinged my ability to get moving quickly. Alright, turn the blower off. See you, old man. '59 is on the plan tonight, Deadly Dorito. I'm going to do 2 more scenarios tonight. I'm going to do one with a 378 on North London Line and one with a 59 on North London Line. It's 4 kilometers to go. Big rolls do taste better when they're slightly stale, don't they? Francois, yes, the BR Blue pack and the 24 are pretty much going to be covered tomorrow, plus whatever is released on Steam. If there's something released on Steam, I have no idea. .2 kilometers, yeah, we're going to be coming in really late. Deadly Dorito, the standalone 378 and the North London Line 378 are literally the same model. Literally the same model. There's not even a copy, it's the same files on your hard drive. 2.4 kilometers. Francois? No, I don't think it did, but you can use it with the quick drive. Francois just asked whether or not the castle double chimney TS reward came with any scenarios. I don't think it did, but you can, yeah, you can drive it with quick drive. .60 limit coming up. We're about to be late. There's Cologne Koblenz just up the road. Amarillan, yes, I have pudsy ears. I have pudsy ears. They're all nice and furry, actually. It's rather pleasant. Now I'm going to get done for overspeeding, but not too much. 30 at the next signal, so we better keep slowing down. We are now late. Dovetail office placement. Better. Right, coming through here, 30km/h speed limit. Just coming up to the 1 minute late, now we start losing points. Francois says I need to explain Pudsey and Children in Need. So first of all, I'd say Google BBC Children in Need. That's the first thing I would say. But essentially, it's a telethon type charity thing that's done once a year, and the Pudsey is their yellow teddy bear, which is their mascot. Essentially, it's about making sure all kids have all equal opportunities and are all, you know, able to grow up well. So it does all sorts of really good things. I should read up on it more so I can come up with a less rubbish answer, but that's essentially it. If you do Google BBC Children in Need, you'll get all the information. One of my viewers actually has sent me something, which, if it fits, just in case anyone thought I didn't make a big enough fool of myself on the stream, I'll be making an even bigger fool of myself by wearing this. So yeah, thank you to the person who sent that. No, genuinely thank you, it's awesome. Right, here we are, coming in. Why would I've not mentioned Christmas at all, Fringe Starling? Why would I take Christmas off? Right, so that's that scenario. Let's just see what sort of points we get here. If we get any points, or if we get negative points. We can afford a minus 200. Oh, it looks like I didn't get any points at all for that last stop. It zeroed. Or was it not timed? It was timed. So we got 713 in that case. In which case, gold. Bronze. Bronze! Oh, I didn't get 750, so I didn't get silver. Ooh. Bronze is kind of gold, just old. It's like gold that's sort of lost its shine, except gold isn't shiny. No, not a sliver. You need 750 for a sliver. So that was a bronze. You know what? 2 medals! That's not fails. That's just not quite as not failure as normal. Not quite as failure as normal. Oh, I don't know. Right. So I'm going to take a look at the donation page now. That was what I was going to do. I was just wondering what could I do, and I need to just say some thank yous because we've had a few donations coming in, and it's definitely time to have a look. And I've typed in the wrong URL, so that's a really good start. I'm glad it wasn't an inappropriate URL. £81.96 we're up to all the way now. Unbelievable. Wow, there's some really stunning donations in here. So if you go and have a look at justgiving.com/Matt Pedalston, you can see the where we're at. And we've got Leadcatcher, $40 US. We've got an anonymous donation. We've got another anonymous donation, €10. Sean Harris, who I don't know how much he's donated, can't see that, but thank you. PJT1974 says, good luck, Matt. I'm not going to attend the full 24 hours with you, but I intend to be there for the dark hours. Much appreciated. £20. Clutterman, just in case you run out of steam, I hope you've been training for the event. £10. Much appreciated. Andy Gouger, hope you have the matchsticks ready. We'll try to be there for most of it. £10. Awesome. And then my little test message, which is £2. Yay. We're up to £81.96 already. That's awesome. I was thinking if we got £100 over the whole night, we'd be doing all right. We're going to have £100 at this rate before we start. Keep it going, folks. It's really good. It's all for a great cause, and it'll be great. It'll also mean that I can start. So one of the things that I've got to show you, and I can only do it once we get to, I think it's 250 is what I've been told, or suggested, let's say. Who wants to see a Steam controller and how it works in TrainSim and how to use it and have a bit of a tutorial? That's at 250. It's already even plugged into the machine, ready to go. I've been playing with it and it's awesome. It doesn't beat having something like a rail driver, but it's awesome if you haven't got something like a rail driver. I love it. So I'm going to give you a big thing on the Steam controller. So that's one of the things that's coming up. Plus masses of giveaways, and we're going to be doing lots. Completely lost my train of thought there. Oh, we're going to do lots of giveaways based on what we're going to be doing. So all the donations are not for me. Just want to make that very clear. You're donating via the Just Giving website, and the money goes straight to the charity. So I don't see any of it. All I see is the numbers on the website. So it's that's what that's all about. That's why I'm using Just Giving. Lost my train of thought. That's why I'm using Just Giving, so that you can be absolutely assured that your money is going to the charity. You can read up what Just Giving do, why they do it, and why they're successful at what they do on their website. But they're definitely one of the best ways of doing online charity type things. So that's why I'm using it. Right, so we need to run another scenario, really, don't we? Let's switch to that one. And I'm going to get another bottle of water. I've switched to that. Thank you very much. Right, hang on a second. Oh, look, there's the URL. Back in a minute, folks. Ah, water, yes. Bottle number 2, well on the way. Right. Next up is North London line.